Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Combat Journal number 2. With me tonight is Orange Kid, and he'll be watching PSI X Core. I guess that's pressure per square inch versus me, with my HellFox squadron pattern colors.
Yep, I'm watching this. I'm watching HellFox to gain tips, because I also play 1v1 ranked. And I'm pretty bad. I'm like 1 in 22 or something.
Actually, I checked. It's 1 in 11.
1 in 11? Oh, okay. Maybe I'm not doing as bad as I thought I did. But still, I'm pretty bad.
Right, right. Yeah, I think sometimes, you know, you could know the best strategy in the game, but if you can't execute it, then, you know, that's the other part of the equation in winning these games. Is it's not just about knowing the best strategy, it's also being able to execute that strategy and to be able to flex when the situation demands it.
Don't face me in Team Fortress 2 though. I'll kick your ass at that game.
Okay. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. I am on the red team in the north with a pretty little waterfall. And Sai is down in the south in the jungle. And anyway, let's get this over with in 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, and we are at a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just syncing it up for those trying.
Oh, good, because usually when I watch these with you, I'm like 2.5 seconds behind for some reason.
Yep, my first priority here is to get the PowerPoints, as I should be doing. And he goes for... is he going to go for that wreck? No, he's going for the other PowerPoint like he should be doing. Another part of my build order is to get the second TAC squad out. Now I'm getting my next scout squad out, like I usually do as of late. Scouts are just, you know, capping on the left-hand side, and while my apothecary and his tax move with him. Yeah, Sai has his hive tyrant moving to face me. Of course, he doesn't realize it just yet. Okay, how about we set it up so it's only from my point of view? Yep, I just see him, and I'm going, oh crap. So while I'm dealing with that hive tyrant on the right side, I have to deal with this, you know, the scouts on the left-hand side to keep them from getting attacked by Homer guns. Obviously, he's not paying attention because he's busy microing the guys on the right side. So the Homer guns, funny enough, didn't come after me. I'm like, okay. It's interesting. You don't usually see hive tyrants running from a fight like that, but yeah, it was kind of a one-sided deal for him if you know, wanted to keep pushing on that.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Well, I noticed the hive tyrant, he didn't really do that much damage to me. He also takes a lot more damage. It's like, obviously he needs that his war gear to be more effective. And now the Homer guns are going after my scouts, and my scouts are pulling away, but I'm pulling them into my tax, as you can see. Took a bit of micro, but, you know, wasn't that bad.
Kite around the rosy.
Yeah, around those boulders, yes. And then now he's bringing the rest of his troops out to back him up on center to try and force me back. Forces my apothecary away because that's way too much fire. And now I'm just going to spam at his hive tyrant since he's just going to sit there like a big target. Cracking bolts going down. More the other scouts moving in to join the fray, and oh man, is his hive tyrant hurting. He is running away, leaving his termagants to hold the field by themselves against that rock. But that's heavy cover they're behind, so it's not gonna, as you can see, even with all this fire I'm pouring on him, that's still not gonna do as much damage as they could be. And he's doing a lot of damage to my scouts. That's a kill for them. That's a second kill for them. I barely get him out in time, but now I bring out a Devastator, which is now, you know, as of late becoming a new part of my strategy. I mean, this machine gun is or heavy bolter, I should say, so I don't get flamed, has been my saving grace several times against armies like these.
My first win was actually kind of due to Devastators holding a large area for a good amount of time. Don't underestimate those guys.
Yeah, now I'm gonna harass his generators. One thing you should be doing, you know, once you hold the field, is to harass his power generators whenever possible. Do not let him hold generators for any long period of time, otherwise you're gonna get messed up. Some say, oh, why didn't you put money into a flamethrower? Well, I was pouring resources into other things at the time, so I couldn't afford one. So, I mean, heck, you know, that's 30 power put into the Devastators right there. Anyway, suppressing that huge mob of Termagants and Homagants, they are suppressed, they can't move very far. Buying time for my Apothecary to capture that left victory point. And my attacks got saved by that building, which is very fortuitous for me. Apothecary pulling away because that's the entire horde there. I do not want to get swamped. But obviously they're just, you know, we're just kind of running away. He's running away from me at this point, but now he has access to all these points. He could just spread out and take what he wants, but you know, I think he's very wary of that Devastator. He does not want to get caught up by that guy. But while all this is happening, while he's microing all this, you know, I decide to fan out and then capture his points. So, you know, obviously it's gonna take too long to just burn down all these points, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna snag them instead. And same with this requisition point over here, but now he's going to try and do the same thing to my power generators using the Termagant squad on the right hand side, harassing my main power point. And it's like I call it my main because that's where I have, you know, I'm pouring my generators on, so that's why I consider it my main. And now I just took his power points, and now I'm getting a lot more points, and he's totally denied that. And yeah, I'm just holding the line with my scouts on the right-hand side, with my Apothecary and his riflemen. You'd probably think, oh, that chainsword probably would have been more effective. Yeah, probably would have, but I'd also put my Apothecary more at risk. Anyway, forcing, now that the Tyranids have kind of moved on, I'm moving my Tax and Devastators up to support my troops over by that broken tree on the right-hand side. And the other scout squad that is free is also helping the decap, but yeah, eventually I just had to give ground to him. It was just too much. But the sad thing is, while he's attacking my generators, he may be burning my generators down, but I'm actually activating. I'm getting a lot of power off his. So all this is going on, you know, I'm stealing all his power. But he was able to get a Ravener squad out, and now it's just tearing into me.